Ashley Deem, Associate Publisher with Fantini Research, and I am here with IGT Chief Product Officer Dallas Orchard. Dallas, thank you for joining us. Dallas is now going to demo some of IGT's latest and greatest.
Great. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here again at G2E 2019, and one of our most exciting titles, in fact a title that has our best ever results, performance results off our test bank process, is Hex Breaker 3. Hex Breaker 3 is a sequel to two of the great games previously in the industry that both did great with players and casinos alike, and Hex Breaker and Hex Breaker 2. So there's a lot of player affinity there's a lot of brand affinity, and people know this franchise, and so a lot of its popularity I think stems from that. But what we've done is also taken that great DNA and that great symbol set and built on it in regards to great game mechanics and also expanding reels. So this game is approved now and ready to roll. We've released it here at this G2E, and it has an enormous amount of features. It's a ways game, which means you're actually betting on the reels instead of the lines, and as you continue to move up the reels, you get real expansion, which leads more ways to win, more combinations, and more ways to pay the player. What we're looking for in this game is the horseshoe. The horseshoe is the good luck symbol and the head of the symbol hierarchy, and as the horseshoe continues to grow up on each of these reels and hits one of these bonus features, you win that prize. It's a sticky symbol, so it stays in place, similar to some of our very successful waterfall games currently in the market, so the player will stay and continue to play as he or she tries to reach these prizes. And then what happens in regards to trying to change your luck, we have our luck zone that also pays the player in various ways, and then inside of our feature we actually turn everything upside down, and the reels will go downwards for you to win a prize instead of going upwards. So I'll quickly demonstrate that feature, and then we can have a look at Hex Breaker 3. We're looking for 3 bonus symbols to drive the free games. We've got 2, we're looking for a third on reel number 4, and there we've gotten it, and so you'll see it will transition us into the feature, and as I mentioned, it's going to turn everything upside down, and we're going to start playing from top to bottom to win prizes instead of bottom to top. So we see this, change your luck, and here we go, and now we've got all of the reels up top with 243 ways to win, and every time they change, you'll see the player has more ways to win. We're now at 432, and we're racing downwards to try to hit these prizes. You can also hit more than one, so as long as you're still inside of the free games, you can win more credit prizes, more progressives. You're not limited to just one prize. So we'll see which one we get, and then we can finish the demonstration. We've got the progressives here in the middle, and then bad credit prizes and good credit prizes, of course, as we continue to go. Looking for horseshoes, remember, every time we get a horseshoe, we see real expansion. The real meter is continuing to change, so there's more ways to win for the player. And I'm hoping we get a prize here pretty quickly. We're one away. We're now up to 4,608 ways to win. And let's get another horseshoe. 2 more horseshoes, so we're getting close to all of these prizes. Now up over 7,000 ways to win, more pays in the lucky zone, and there we go. We've got more big prizes. So that is Hex Breaker 3 from IGT. Again, our highest performing test bank game ever, approved, and we'll be at casinos any day now. All right, here we go with probably one of our most exciting products on the floor at this year's G2E for IGT, and this is Wheel of Fortune Mystery Edition. And this is, of course, an extension of our wonderful Wheel of Fortune franchise, over 24 years of products now, going into the 25th year. And this is our brand new Peak Slant 49-inch cabinet, launching with our Scarab Link game and also our Wheel of Fortune Mystery Edition. We're in the blackout feature now. We've got an Asian skin base game with a 49-inch screen, multi-level progressives, and also a wheel. The wheel displays credit prizes right now, and as we go through this feature and start spinning things, you'll see that wheel transition into a jackpot wheel. So it has so many good gaming elements in there. It's a player selectable multi-denom game going from 1 cent to 10 cent. And so what we're trying to do now is fill this screen, it's called the blackout feature, with the various colors of the pointer on the wheel. And as we continue to do that, you'll see this screen populate. Once it's completely populated, it will then transition into a jackpot wheel, and we'll play not only for the credit prizes that are on the main screen, but also the progressive prizes that you see advertised on the main screen. So again, it's on our new Peak Slant 49-inch cabinet coming out in Q2 of 2020, and it's the Wheel of Fortune Mystery Edition. And I'd just like to demonstrate the feature here because it's a very, very big paying feature for our players. And I really want you to see this wheel transition because it's really bringing Wheel of Fortune into the future on a brand new cabinet with brand new mechanics and reaching out to those video players that also like to have control of their own denomination. So we're getting very close here to populating the rest of the screen. And you'll see that happen now. We just got the credit prize for the red pointer, 1,900 credits. 3 spins remaining to make sure we populate the rest of it, and we've just done it. So we've just gotten the blackout. You see now it transitions, and you'll see the wheel transition now from a credit prize wheel to a jackpot wheel right here. This is an amazing thing for players. And here we go. Get ready for this wheel to spin around. And we've got the blackout wheel awarded, and here we go. You'll see the wheel turn around, and there you go. Now you're playing for the jackpots on the screen, as well as all these credit prizes. So this is the big money spin right here. And you've got all of that traditional Wheel of Fortune content as well with Vanna and Pat and great voiceover. And let's see what we win. We got the minor jackpot, which pays the $125, but we get that 3 different times because of what's on the screen, plus all the credit prizes. So that's a very big payday. So that was Wheel of Fortune Mystery Edition on our new Peak Slant 49-inch cabinet coming out in the second half of 2020, and this is really one of the hit products at the show this year for IGT. Nothing more important in IGT's product portfolio than poker, obviously the market leader in this genre, and this year at IGT sees more investment in our poker business than ever before. We have 4 new cabinets for poker this year, the Upright Cobalt, the Crystal Slant, and also the Crystal Curve, bringing poker to more players in more hardware configurations. But something we're extremely proud of at this year's G2E is obviously our new cabinet, which is the Peak Bar Top Poker cabinet. Not only does this have the great classic poker games that our players know and love, but it's got an extension of some of those games. We have new Keno games, and by bringing it forward onto our set platform, we've also been able to bring over not just some of our classic slot games, but also our newest slot games like Mistress of Egypt and Scarab. So we're in poker now where the player has a great look and feel. We can go into some great Keno content, we can move to slot content, blackjack, and roulette. This product was designed and born out of a ton of in-field research. We met with our customers, we met with poker players, we did a ton of focus groups, and we even got bartenders involved in the process to make sure it wasn't disruptive to what they do in regards to servicing the customer. So a ton of research into this cabinet, great poker games, great Keno games, and great slot content, and we believe this is going to be the best bar top in the market and help IGT retain its #1 position in poker.